What is going on, Bulls Nation? So, breaking news, I would say the Bulls got Jalen Smith from the Indiana Pacers, not via trade. It is a free agent signing. Is it a good sign? We're going to talk about it right after this.
This is your home for all things Chicago Bulls. Join the conversation. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation. So, the reported number, of course, that is important because it determines how much flexibility you have with the roster. It's 27 million for 3 years, which is not a bad deal at all. It's 9 million per year. In today's NBA, that's for a player who's still growing. He's 24 years old. There's still upside to that. He has experience, but at the same time, he is young. So you're banking on a potential here, and even if it doesn't work out, it's not going to handicap you moving forward. For example, if the Bulls all of a sudden make a surprising leap between this upcoming season, and you decided to move from Jalen Smith maybe to bolster the roster or something like that, 9 million is just an additional salary. It's less than mid-level, so it is a decent signing for the Bulls, and you are opting for the potential of this young man. Look at that, who has athleticism, shot 42% from the three-point area last season. So he's a big that you can stretch the floor with. The difference is he's very athletic compared to Vooch, young. So he's doing that within 16, 17 minutes per game on the Indiana Pacers, which is loaded with front court, by the way. So they got him, Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam. I know Siakam came in late, but still, he played against the Bulls and he torched the Bulls. This guy could be a big asset to the Bulls moving forward, and he fits the timeline. I love this direction now where we're not going to win a lot of games, I think we're not going to win a lot of games. But what we're looking for now is the expectations is different. Because back then, like a year or two ago, the expectations is to win, maybe get into the playoffs and build from that. That didn't work. So we pivoted, and now maybe we're not looking. A win would be nice, but development would be a lot better. Can these guys develop to have good numbers yet winning basketball? You just don't want to have good numbers, because that's going to be Zach LaVine. That's what he was when he was with the Bulls, a guy with good numbers but didn't contribute to winning basketball. You would see some growth there, because OKC didn't happen overnight. They stayed with their young guys. Their numbers went up, the amount of wins went up, and now they're ready to compete. And hopefully that would be the blueprint that the Bulls kind of would follow with these young guys. In pertains to Jalen Smith, again, you're getting a guy that might back up Vooch. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope we find a way to unload Vooch, so maybe he would start. I still would like to see a big, especially a veteran big. You know what the funny part is? Andre Drummond would have been a really good mentor for this young man, because Drummond used to be a star player who now accepted his role as a backup center. So he knows the game. He's still a big contributor, pretty good on defense, just a beast on the offensive rebounding end. So he would have learned a lot. And then if we want to play big ball, we could have inserted Drummond, him as 4, maybe Patrick Williams as 3, and so forth. Kobe at 2, and that's a pretty tall lineup right there if I've ever seen one. So that would have been really nice, but I understand why we have to get rid of Drummond. And this is because he didn't sign a massive contract with Philadelphia either. It was a pretty good deal. This is, the effects of signing Vooch, which I was against last year. I understand we paid 2 years from him. We paid 2 first-round picks for Vooch. But now you're seeing the fallout of your mistake that you still doubled down on. I like the upside for it. It's like a low risk, high reward type of signing. He's still young, so anytime that there's a player is young, you always have that in your back pocket. So other teams could still see you, even if you don't work out for the Bulls. worst case scenario is other teams can view you as, hey, we can fix this guy. He's still young. He's making only X amount of money. He can help us doing this. But I don't know. I just like the fit, the fact that he could stretch the floor. He's athletic. He can run. He can defend a little bit. He's not a good rim protector, but he can block shots, as you can see. Maybe he can work a little bit on, getting stronger inside, maybe with his post game and whatnot. But maybe I don't know. I'm just confident that given the time, he would produce better. I would say. He could also be just a byproduct of Tyrese Halliburton having like a breakout year. I don't know, but I'm willing to bet on the upside for this young man and also for our other players. I mean, if we run with Julian Phillips, Dalen Terry, we are gonna be a long team. We just need, in my opinion, like a veteran, not necessarily Vooch. It could be like a Thaddeus Young type of veteran who can guide these guys, a good character veteran to, mold these guys to be professionals, not necessarily take away minutes from them or not in the winning standpoint, but like I said, like a mentor type role. But hey, the free agency is not over yet. We're still yet to see what's going to happen to DeMar, Vooch, and Zach. So we'll see how this roster shape up. But so far, I'm liking the moves that they're making. It looks like, at least from the moves that they're making, that they are committed to a youth movement and not necessarily, that what do you call that? The competitiveness anymore. You can still be competitive, but developing your youth should be your primary concern now. But thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this signing? Are you excited as I am? Because I am, and I want to welcome Jalen Smith to Chicago. Not a long drive between Indiana and here, and I'm excited for the future. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're a Bulls fan, and I'll see you guys in the next video.